Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a marvelous day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Well, I'm sure you've heard about these two, Mr. O'Brien and Senator Mullen. They had a dust-up in the Senate a few days ago, and it seemed like it was going to come to blows. Mr. O'Brien is the president of the Teamsters Union, and he was testifying before the Senate about unions and union practices and so forth. Mr. Mullen, a senator from Oklahoma, does not like unions. He has a plumbing business in Oklahoma, and he said that the Teamsters were trying to get his workers to unionize. Mr. O'Brien had also testified in August, and Senator Mullen was trying to do some hard questioning, which Mr. O'Brien didn't appreciate. So after he testified in August, Mr. O'Brien sort of trolled Senator Mullen on social media, saying something like he was trying to act like he was self-made and he was a clown, and just saying all sorts of things like, you know, if he want to meet up with me, he knows where I am anytime and any place. Well, he came back last week to testify, and this is what happened.
Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Look at you. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond? Mr.
Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can, no,
This is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
the-
have
I don't
the
like
mic.
you because you
Hold
just
it.
described yourself.
Hold it. You have the mic.
Yeah.
You have time.
All right.
Make your statement.
Then let's do this, because I did challenge you and I accepted your challenge, and you went quiet.
No, I didn't go quiet.
Hold on.
You challenged me to a cage match, acting like a
Sir.
12-year-old schoolyard bully.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
Hold it. No, excuse me. I have the
I will
mic.
say exactly.
Senator Mullen, I have the mic. You have questions on any economic issues, anything that said, go for it. We're not here to talk about physical abuse.
You brought.
We're not
him
talking
in.
about, of course I
And,
did.
and let me show you his hearing, because I want to expose this thug to who he is. And
Could you not point at me? That's disrespectful.
All right.
I don't care about respecting you at all. I
I don't
respect
respect you at all.
So
All right, hold it.
let me
Hold it. No.
You're one of
No,
100 of the most
Hold
elite
it,
people.
please.
Act it.
Please. All right. This is excuse me. This is a hearing to discuss economic issues. All right. If you have questions for Mr. O'Brien or anybody else on what he has said, go for it. But we're not here to talk about.
Well, y'all, that's what happened. They were talking about scrapping in the United States Senate. Two grown men, white men, one in his 50s, and I think the other one is almost 50. Then they're going to fight over a tweet, because that's what it was about. I was reading some tweets from Black Twitter, or X now, and they were saying if they want to fight, let them fight. And they would people were trying to decide who would win. The black people thought the Teamster guy would win, and then everybody else was all over the place. But this little guy, this little tight-faced man with these little thin lips and that funny look, you wouldn't think that he would be the type that would be trolling somebody on social media saying ugly stuff. But that's what he did. So this is what we got here now in the United States Senate. Folk wanting to fight over a tweet. You have to let that sink in. But I'm going to say that Senator Mullin didn't really want to fight because he jumped up and stood up in the Senate. He shared all of that in the Senate. He was doing it in the public, knowing full well he was not going to be able to get to that man to fight in the Senate. It's like when you're a kid, you know, and a bully comes after you and you want to stand up to the bully, and then you'll be saying, yeah, I'm going to fight. You want to fight, I'll fight, but you hoping somebody to hold you back. So he knew they were going to hold him back, but he wanted to sound like a tough guy. So he jumps up, you know, stand your butt up. The other one says, stand your butt up. That was too funny to me. And Bernie Sanders, who was presiding over that Senate hearing, was trying to get order, and they kept going back and forth with each other like kids, each one trying to have the last word. I want to know what y'all think about this, because I thought it was hilarious. And it just, you know, it just goes to show now that we're not really serious about picking leaders. The Teamster people have always been bullies. Y'all don't remember this, but way back in the day, there was a Teamster boss named Jimmy Hoffa, and that man came up dead or came up missing, and they have not been able to find hide or hair of that man. So the Teamster people, they are, you know, they are known to be thugs. And this little Teamster guy looks like he might be up to the fight. But Senator Mullin was going to try to make a big public display like he wanted to fight. I don't believe he wanted to fight, though. Because if he had wanted to fight, he wouldn't have picked the United States Senate. So when they act up, you know, it's nothing. Now, if there had been two black people, and if there had been two black men, well, if there had been two black men, the fight probably would have gone down. But they would have been talking about that now all over the news. You'll be hearing about it. You will never hear the end of it if two black men had done that. So two white men did it, and I think it needs to be talked about and laughed at, because I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny. You know, standing up in the United States Senate talking about fighting. But there has been violence between white men in the Senate before. In 1856, in the United States Senate chamber, Representative Preston Brooks, a pro-slavery Democrat from South Carolina, used a walking cane to attack Senator Charles Sumner, an abolitionist Republican from Massachusetts. The attack was in retaliation for an invective-laden speech given by Sumner 2 days earlier, in which he fiercely criticized slaveholders, including pro-slavery South Carolina Senator Andrew Butler, a relative of Preston Brooks. The beating nearly killed Senator Sumner and contributed significantly to the country's polarization over the issue of slavery. So this was 1856, and a white member of the House of Representatives almost killed a senator because the senator wanted to abolish slavery. Senator Sumner wanted to abolish slavery. That's how strongly they felt about slavery. So anyway, y'all, I hope you will have a good laugh out of this, and I also hope that you will have a peaceful, safe, and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video, and as always, have a great day.